Hi Aries, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here doing a special reading today, and this won't apply to everybody. It's about how to find your happiness, or how to bring in the happiness. And there are many people who are already very happy, so if you're one of those, this might not apply to you. But if you are in search of your happiness, then this will, okay? This is timeless. So anytime you find it, the time will be right. But please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, and use your intuition to help guide you with this. And I also suggest to look at your other placements, sun, moon, and rising, because you might get a much better picture. Okay? And also, this is an oracle only reading. So let's get some cards out and see how it might help you to find your happiness. Life is speeding up. That's an interesting one to come out. We'll need to get more cards to see what that's about. Okay. Sweet results await. Well, that's beautiful. Life is a mystery. Okay. We have life is a mystery, sweet results await, and life is speeding up. And at the bottom of the deck, we have take the lead. Let me put these in a different order here, okay? Life is a mystery. Life is speeding up. Sweet results await. Okay, what this is saying to me is, one, life is a mystery. Definitely. You might not know all the reasons why you're having a challenge finding your happiness, or why it's even happening at all. And usually this part usually comes further down in the reading, but it's right here, right now, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. Sometimes you might not know why you're feeling unhappy. It can be a variety of things. One example would be that you've carried burdens with you from childhood. So when it comes up that you realize you're unhappy and you have these thoughts and you try to figure out why and you can't. Well, there's a few things you can do. One, keep researching, peel back all the layers to that onion if you choose. Or the other is just acknowledging that you are unhappy and you're not sure why. But that in itself is healing. But now, one thing I would strongly suggest that you do is get yourself a pencil and paper, make 3 columns. In the first column, write down everything that you know that is making you unhappy, or that isn't right, or that feels wrong, or feels off, or things that you definitely know. Say like you're harboring ill feelings from something that happened a while back where somebody hurt your feelings, right? Write down all the problems that you know, and if you don't know, I would write unknown fear or unknown anxiety or whatever it is, but write it down. Next column, write the potential solutions that you feel would work or help. And if you don't know, do some research, use your intuition, use your wisdom, okay? In the next column, that is where you would put your check mark or your star for every one of these that you have corrected, okay, or changed. And it depends on you. It could be one thing that's keeping you from your happiness. It could be several. Only you will know, okay? Now here it's saying take the lead, which is saying make for sure that you are in control of this. This is a project, or if you want to call it a project, this is you in search of your happiness, right? And it's going to come from within. You need to take the lead and make yourself enough of a priority in your life that you take the time to do this. And once again, it's all up to you whether this is going to take a very short time or longer. Okay? Realize that you might not know all the reasons why. And oftentimes that is an accumulation of things that's happened over the years that were not dealt with. Do you need to dig those all back up? Totally up to you. I don't think I would want to, but that's just me. You know, if it's enough to acknowledge that this exists, okay, release and let it go. Or, you know, deal with each aspect. But if it's something you do know that's not a mystery, it's easier to say, okay, well, an example would be this person hurt my feelings 3 months ago, and I've been harboring ill feelings about that. You know, I'm resentful. Well, forgiveness is the very best thing you can do for you, for them also, but, you know, they're going about their happy lives not even knowing, right? So this is really for you. When you can genuinely forgive, that creates this beautiful space within you that you can put happiness in and love in and get rid of the challenges. So by you taking the lead and taking action, this is going to make a noticeable difference. Life is speeding up, and I think I need to get more cards to find out more about this. But I think what it is the more you work on this, the more you're going to want to work on this and get it done, right? Because you know the sweet results await. By making this list, right, problem, solution, acknowledgement, and the acknowledgement part is huge. You need to acknowledge yourself for your efforts. But every time, it depends on how many of these you have, right? But every time you alleviate one of those, you'll feel lighter. Every one of these challenges is a weight on you. You know, it could be spiritually, emotionally, physically even, feeling very heavy. Have you ever felt so heavy? It could be because of that. So it's huge to acknowledge your efforts, right? And your successes. Okay, let's get some more. Whoa, that was quick. Ah, look. I get so excited. I do. Blessed. Here you have sweet results await and blessed. You work through this. Beautiful. Oh, and this one went. Boy, you have cards that are flying. Another beautiful thing. Okay. Here you have life is speeding up. Time to go. Maybe this is saying it is definitely time to get this started. It is definitely time for you to start taking action on bringing in your happiness. Here, time to go. You see these stars? This is in muted colors. So it's not full of all these bright, vivid colors or pretty pinks, but it's a beautiful message here. As she's got this beautiful dress on, and by the way, it's not gender specific. I'm going by the imagery. And it's a flowing dress, and she is, you know, gleefully going towards this opening, and little stars are falling behind, because here is your destination, and you know you are reaching it, and so you are so happy and excited you can't wait to get there. So that, I think, is in relationship to this. I truly do. Okay, let's get another card. Just beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. Some of these cards have come out a lot in this particular series of readings. This is one. Truth be told, you can see here a mask. And here's an owl holding a window standing on top of the mask. What this is saying is the owl very wise, is holding this window of truth. And these are hearts, coming out from this window of truth, right? So, use your wisdom to see the truth. Do not hide behind a mask. Do not put barriers between you and your truth, okay? Because a mask means that you might not be seeing any of the truth, only a portion of the truth. You don't want that. You want to see the truth and use your wisdom. It will help to set you free, okay? Beautiful, beautiful cards you have. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you have here and now. And what that is saying is, do not be in the past. Do not be in the future. Be in this moment. In the past, things happened, and I'm sure many things happened, but they are a memory. And there are good ones along with challenging ones. So for this time to find your happiness, it's saying be in this moment. Do not be in the past. And the future is filled with hope and dreams, which is beautiful. But, to work on finding your happiness, this is saying you need to be in this moment. Okay? So that means clearing it out. Let's get some more cards. Trust. And that's coming out right under life is a mystery. Excuse me. So you need to have trust, okay? It's important. And if you see in here is a little heart, to me this all kind of looks like a maze, a little bit. You might not know all the reasons why you feel unhappy. And sometimes that's okay. Just acknowledging that it exists. An example would be, say you feel anxiety and you don't know why, and you think about it and you can't find a reason why. A lot of times it is many things from your past that have kind of lumped together, right? Do you need to go through all those? Maybe not. For me, I probably would rather not. Just acknowledging that exists could be enough to set you free. You feel this, you don't know why it's here, but, just forgiving it, letting it go, might be enough. Now, something to do when challenging thoughts come in, and if you do not or have not gone through this practice of trying to be aware of your thoughts, you won't know. But we have a bazillion thoughts a day, and how many of those are challenging, right? Things in the past that happened that hurt your feelings, etc., or fears, depressions, whatever it may be. Start being aware of your thoughts. Okay? That's a big deal. Because as soon as a challenging thought comes in, you should replace it with a positive one. Not saying that they don't have any validity, but they will not serve you well. All right? If you're in search of your happiness, they will not serve you. So come up with a mantra. I have a mantra that I use, and sometimes I change it. But the one that I use a lot is, I am happy, I am calm, I am stress-free. So if a challenging thought comes into my mind, I'll just let it slide away and replace it with my mantra. I might say something in my mind like, okay, I don't need you. You don't help me. You need to go now. And then I'll say, I am happy, I am calm, I am stress-free. And over time, it makes a difference. And if you stop and think about it, I don't know how long it took or has taken, but all those negative, challenging thoughts have reached the point where you don't know what happened to your happiness, right? If that can take you out of your happiness, then having good, happy, pleasing, comforting thoughts can bring in your happiness. Okay? So have trust. And also ground yourself. Surrender. Okay. Surrender is letting go. And I'm sure in this case it's let go of the past issues. You might have to forgive to let them go. Surrender into this. Okay? Let's get one more card. Well, this one needs to come out. Rejection. Okay. So it is possible at some point maybe you did feel rejected. Either that, or this could be saying reject, and I think what it is, reject the challenges, the challenging thoughts. Do not allow them to take control, right? Surrender into the process of getting your happiness back. Reject the challenging thoughts. And you don't have to be hard about it. You can be gentle with it. Be gentle with yourself. Okay? And do trust that this can happen. Okay, and here you have ideation. And this is saying, you have this idea, and we're talking about finding your happiness. You have this idea on how to go forward. You know, I'm pulling out cards and talking to you about what their meanings are. But you will have your own ideas. Of course, try those. And it's coming out right underneath the stag spirit, right? Take the lead. You have ideas that you really want to follow, that you will want to give a try. Trust in that, surrender to it, and go for it and reject the challenges. Let them go on their merry way. You know, let them go. Okay, you have a couple of cards here. It's time to take action. Yeah, and something that's very interesting. You have the antelope with these big, beautiful horns. You have the stag spirit with these big, beautiful horns. And now you have the ram, new moon in Aries, which is you. Time to take action. So it's time to get this started. Do not wait. And one of the easiest ways to start is to have these moments of gratitude. Go outside and sit in nature or take a little walk and think about things you're grateful about. And I do this a lot, and I don't come up with these great big complicated things. I am grateful to hear when I hear the birds sing. I am grateful when I feel the breeze go through my hair. You know, they can be very simple things. And that is probably, like I said, the easiest way to get this started. And I would say along with, be consciously aware of the thoughts that are coming in. Okay? You also have conclusions are within reach. So, by putting this into action, it looks like you are going to be working on it with strength and speed and truth. So this might not take you very long. I feel a lot of power behind this. Oh, I didn't mean to, but I got 2 cards, so yes, we will take them. Ah, luck is on your side. Beautiful. Here you have the bee spirit. Blessed. Time to go. And this is such a beautiful card, too. And luck is on your side. Oh, yeah, I think you're going to be able to whip through this. Work through your fears. Yeah. If you are consciously aware of what they are, work through them. And remember the part that I was talking about. When they come in, maybe acknowledge them. And, you know, if it is new to you, this process of being consciously aware of your thoughts, you might need to ponder them for a moment, see what they're about, so you know what to write down on your list. But then gently just let them go, or however you want to let them go, and replace it with the mantra that is right for you. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the answers you need are coming. And I'm sure they are. Like I said, I feel a lot of power behind all of this, behind these cards, or with these cards. Maybe it's because you're an Aries. Maybe it's because all these powerful animals and all these beautiful supporting cards that are here. But I do think you're going to be able to do this just fine. So let's get a few more cards. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Very interesting. It really is. So it could be, this could be one of the problems, not this itself, but maybe sometime in the past you did something for work and you were not correctly compensated for it. So maybe, you know, this is finally coming to make things right with you. Does not have to be that, but it sure does feel like that's a possibility. Okay, let's get another. Here we go. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and path opening up. Definitely. I think the path of happiness for sure, which will bring in new opportunities. When you're happy, you're in the flow with the universe, and the way the universe can connect with you is so much easier. Okay. Oh. Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Another beautiful card. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, that went flying. Butterfly. A change for the better. Definitely. Okay. Butterflies are all about transformation. So this is saying that you are transforming out of this challenging energy and into your happiness energy, which is just fabulous. And here at the bottom of the deck, you have honor and respect will come to you. And you need to give this to yourself. If others, you know, once you change or start changing, people that you're around won't be able to help but notice it, because you'll see things differently. You'll behave a little differently. So others might, you know, go through this, but you need to give this to yourself. Definitely. It takes strength to do this. Confidence, knowing that you can. Okay, let's get a few angel cards and then we'll close it out with a charm. I think this is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you have, whoa. We'll see what we have here. Okay. It's up to you. And it is. She's pointing right at you. It's up to you if you want to go forward with something like this or not. You're in the lead. Forgiveness. And we already talked about it. If there's somebody or something that you need to forgive, and that includes yourself, you need to do that, okay? Because that is that, if you're harboring challenging emotions, that's a negative within you. helping to pull you down. It's heavy. Let it go and forgive. You'll lighten up. Compromise. You see here are scales. That's balance. You need to make for sure you create balance. If you're unhappy, there is an imbalance. Bring the balance back in. And sometimes it does take compromise. This is something that you will probably know much better than me what it's talking about. Don't stop. Keep going and bring in your happiness. Okay? Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Take the lead in this. These are just suggestions for you. If there's something that you think of that you think would work better for you, by all means, use that. Okay? And all this is to help you. And like I said, with this particular reading, I feel a lot of power behind it and a lot of direction, taking the lead. You have all these ideas. Go for what you think is going to work for you. Okay? And here it's saying choose a new direction. And you definitely need to do that. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I find it helpful. And if nothing else, I hope it prompts you to start on this road of finding your happiness, because it is right there. It's just behind this veil, and all you have to do is open this veil or peel the onion layers back. It is here waiting on you. Let's get a charm. Can you see that? Expect miracles. They are here for you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Much love. Bye.